a lot of things in order. You are like this small flower in a big field that is the shiniest, brightest thing in the field. Um, that's telling me you're like one of a kind. Well, that's nice. That's what I'm seeing here. Um, there's something where, yeah, Sagittarius, something about actually you being in the limelight. It's something that you are presenting. Here we go, get ready. You could also feel like you are by yourself having to do all of this, so it's a little um kind of nerve-wracking is what I'm seeing, but you've got this. It's like it starts to make a lot of sense for you. There's a lot of things that for you it's common sense. For you, you get it. Something is understood, and so that just makes things go a lot quicker as well. There's something about your experience or life experience that is really draws in a lot of people, and that also allows something you're working on to be accelerated. Um, like for example, you're very in tune perhaps with how other people um, may feel or think, and so there are certain things you don't want to push on, or you give more compliments to them on that day because you can see they're down. There's lots of things you're able to really read others very, very well. And in turn, what I'm seeing is that it works very well for you. There's certain, like, gifts coming in, rewards in terms of, like, random acts of kindness, spontaneous kindness or gifts in that way coming towards you. So interesting. There's an increase in your money, which is good. There's something that, I mean, for some at least, it's like you'll be surprised by how much you've actually saved. So it's a good time to do that, and it's um, looking to see what you can do with that, and there's like an advisor or the bank, or so something to do with your finances, having to sort something out, and seeing how that can grow even more, perhaps. You know, I see that some of you are always worried when it comes to your finances, but that sort of it's like the worries, the troubles, um, kept at bay. Best to keep them at bay because you don't want that nervous energy in that way to come into your reality. So, it's like there's something here that's saying to be still and, just give thanks. There's a lot of things you're going to start to see a lot clearer about your situations, having a lot more depth to yourself. That's going to be very, very comforting. Um, when it comes to certain relationships that you have. I do get for some of you, there's something to do with a boss, communication, maybe something that you will start to see an improvement because of how connected you are being within yourself. Things around you, your energy field, will start to change, and there's good correspondence is what I'm seeing there. You're wanting to be on the ladder and reach the top, and it's like, yeah, you just about get there. The wind is blowing you one way, but you're adamant you're gonna go, that direction, and you succeed. It's your persistence, never let that down. There is a vulnerability around you, or someone very vulnerable around you. That's what I'm seeing. Close personal relationship. So there's some comfort on, being there as a friend is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Oh, Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant. The King of Pentacles. Something that's coming in that just, again, I keep saying, like, it's just going to make so much sense. It's like speaking so much easier. Oh, the Five of Wands again in this position. I think your fellow fire sign Leo had that. Okay, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. You are, again, you know, as I was saying, having that depth, that deep connection, and having your, you know, there's something that I'm seeing. You're going to be able to decide and choose wisely of what is right, what is wrong, and just having stronger senses about that. That's just a message here that's coming through. And you are looking up to those that you have learned from. For many, you are also the mentor. As well as having a mentor, you're also the mentor. There's a teacher and a student balance here. You know, there's an equal give and take, actually, that I'm seeing with the Hierophant, spiritually and intellectually, all of that. But you're doing something with a lot of compassion and doing something the right way. And King of Pentacles, yeah, there is something I feel perhaps has been drawn out for quite some time. And you're taking the necessary steps to, like, start to maybe break something down in order to build it up in a much better way. But I also do see you've built something from the ground up, and you're not afraid to, you know, see that through. You're going to make sure that it is a success no matter what. The King of Wands, all right. King of Wands. Be careful of the overthinking as well. And there's something here that's saying to be in touch with what you feel is pleasurable, you know, like being around flowers. I keep seeing flowers. Smelling the flowers or whatever it is that you find pleasure in, you know. Okay, lovely. The King of Wands and the Five of Cups. You're a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for, by the way. That's something that I'm getting here. And there's something that you're going to choose the right way, the right thing, even if it feels a little bit opposing. But there's going to be a moment, perhaps, where you are feeling some type of disappointment or something that you feel you may regret. But there's a lot better things happening for you, and it's just around the corner. There's a big green light that is here. Something I see is being settled, and you know, regardless of the situation, you're going to grow, and something a lot better is coming through for you. There's also something that's telling me that not to put all your eggs in one basket, you know, because you could be really looking forward to that one particular thing, and you have too much expectation. So it's just to say to lose that expectation. You know, I'm getting fire. I mean, you are a fire sign. Be that fiery side of you. You know, and where there's a will, there's a way, is what I'm seeing. Where there's a will, there's a way. And there's something about you being really hungry about what is to come, and you wanting more. It's like there's just so much, justice, so much drive and ambition is what I'm seeing. But you have to not ponder on the things that haven't happened or didn't happen, because here we go, the justice, you know, great strong balance that we're seeing here, good karmic rewards that we were seeing as well, these gifts that are coming in. All that has happened is something that's been necessary, so you can clear your path. And there's also truth coming in, karmic victories, what I'm seeing here with the justice. All that has planned is coming, you know, accordingly for you. And I do see you sitting tall, you're sitting strong, and there's a big yes, by the way, to a question that you have. The yes is here, and it's very, very welcoming as well. You have a choice that you're making strides with, with the one that you make, and you succeed with it. Victory is yours.